Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I am Elizabeth with Elizabeth Ayler Fitness. Today, we are going to be diving into gut health. This is my all-time favorite topic, as you know. And before we go into it, I have a part 1 and a part 2. So if you were just watching this now, afterwards, make sure you go back and you watch it because I dive into the top 10 signs of a leaky gut and the causes of it. But hold up. So today, what we're going to be going into is 10 benefits of gut health. You may hear the word gut health, probiotics, everything thrown out there, but what does it truly mean? Because the truth is, some of us aren't actually bloated, but have gut health issues going on. Or you may be on the other side of the spectrum, like me, dealing with severe digestive issues. And a little backstory on me is, gosh, let's just say I woke up one day, I looked 6 months pregnant. I found out I had 15 types of parasites, H. pylori, I had SIBO, multiple food allergies, chemical sensitivities. I went postmenopausal in my 20s. My thyroid I went carnivore, keto, vegan, raw vegan, fruitarian, you name it. I've been overweight, underweight, and my whole mission is to help as many women as possible heal their gut, balance their hormones, and get stronger and sexier with age. And that's a big thing I do on my channel is I address fat loss, I address health and vitality based off of starting by looking at our gut. And I believe that just calories in versus calories out, it doesn't work anymore when it comes to fat loss. We have to look at, where is our gut health? How is our gut microbiome? Were we on a lot of antibiotics? Are we having things like thyroid issues? Are you having skin issues going on? Do you have chronic anxiety? These are all signs of an unhealthy gut, and those are just a few to name them. So today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be deep diving into 10 benefits of having a healthy gut, why gut health in general just matters. And you're going to be so surprised at some of these. And also remember this, when you finish this video, go watch part 1 and part 2. They are saved on my YouTube channel on our lives, and we go live here every single day. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you share this live with a friend. Make sure to subscribe below and turn on all of your notifications. I got Monday through Friday lives, Saturday a new video, and everything fat loss over 40, hormones, whatever, you name it. So we are going into it. Here are the top 10 benefits of a healthy gut. I am pulling it up because I don't want to miss any. The first is going to be coming down to better just nutrient absorption. So you guys have to think about this. Our gut lining think of it like a big tube. Technically, your intestinal lining is your outer body, and we have little villi in it. And when your food particles and everything go into your bloodstream, that is when it is actually into your body. So here's the deal. If we have a damaged gut lining, this is where you're absorbing all your nutrients. If you are having just health issues, your skin is all dry, we're having, our blood work's throwing off, we're having our hair is falling out, we have nutrient deficiencies. It could be a sign when we heal our gut, I will tell you, my energy went through the roof. My skin looked different. I have clients coming to me with severe digestive issues, SIBO, parasites. I have some of them with Lyme disease. And when we start really healing that gut lining, because remember, your gut is the size of a tennis court. It is 30 feet in length, and 70% of your immune system is here. So having good gut health is so key. So the first one is better nutrient absorption. If you're absorbing and you're assimilating your nutrients, you're going to feel better. You're going to look better. Your hair, your nails, everything is going to be different. That was huge for me. The second one, we're just going to go right into it. It's going to do our immune system because, as I mentioned, 70% of our immune system is in our gut. If you're that type of person that is always getting sick, you have to keep taking antibiotics too, and they keep killing off the good and the bad bacteria. And you just feel like your immune system or you're having autoimmune conditions going on. All of this is gut. So if we're improving our gut health, this is going to help with that immune system big time. The next one is going to be food allergies and sensitivities. So as I mentioned, we have our gut lining and we have the little villi in it. So if we have leaky gut or an unhealthy gut going on, what happens is sometimes the food particles can kind of leak into that bloodstream and your body may have a reaction, kind of an autoimmune response. But if we're able to really heal up this gut lining, then sometimes, like I have clients, and even with me, I was down to just a few ingredients, guys, under a handful of ingredients. I was eating like white rice, coconut oil. I could do cinnamon, arugula, and chicken. And everything else would cause me severe histamine reactions, bloating, digestive issues. I felt so bad. And I mean, I could even stop itching my scalp to the point where it's just, but with that is when I would add in a new food, I was reacting to everything. And I was so limited on my foods. But when I started healing my gut, getting my gut microbiome, building that in, I was able to add everything, so many things back in. Of course, I don't do things like dairy and gluten still, but like for me, just being able to get simple fruits and vegetables were huge. And for all my individuals that do have gut issues, you know how it can be when your diet gets so limited and you start becoming more and more reactive to foods, and then you're more and more afraid to add in new foods because of that. I am literally writing down really fast. I want to make sure that I don't repeat any of them. Let's see here. My next one, guys, you're actually going to be probably shocked by this. You're actually better sleep. So sleep is essential, but our gut, everything, our hormones, everything is manufactured. So what you may realize is when you improve your gut health, your sleep becomes better. Sleep is essential, guys, for just recovery, repair. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, you're probably not able to push it heavy in the gym. You may have more cravings throughout the day. You're not living your best, strongest, vibrant self. The other one I want to go into is going to be anxiety. This was huge for me. When I had an unhealthy gut, I had such chronic anxiety 24/7. Even the littlest thing that shouldn't bother me would bother me. And I mean, when I healed my gut, guys, like growing up, I was on antidepressants. That's how bad my OCD and everything was. And when I healed my gut, just so many of these things cleared up. Yes, I've been working on myself too, working on my mindset. It's not just, simply you heal your gut and you're better. But I am a GAPS practitioner. So I'm a holistic nutrition consultant and a GAPS practitioner. It's the gut and psychology syndrome. It's the gut-brain connection. So I believe in the connection between the gut and the brain. And when you heal your gut, I mean, it was a dramatic difference for me with my anxiety. It was like night and day. And I had these revolutions for clients too that come to me and they're on antidepressants, they're on Xanax, and they're able to, like, Elizabeth, I haven't taken anything in a few weeks after like being 4 or 5 weeks into our gut healing protocol. And it's crazy what rebalancing and healing that gut and having a healthy gut can do in terms of our mental health as well. But here, so I do have something to say though, because I have to throw it out there. I struggled for so long with digestive issues. Like I said, I was down to 3 ingredients. I had over 150 colonics. I was histamine, mast cell. I had the SIBO, and you name it, I've done that. And my whole goal is literally to help as many people as possible. So I'm going to throw it out there. If you are struggling with severe digestive issues, I want you to send me over a DM on Instagram, or you could just head to the show notes below if you are on my YouTube. I work one-on-one with individuals to help them heal their gut. And I work with people that have gastroparesis, SIBO. Last year, I had a lady that had 12 inches of her colon removed. She was on Miralax, Dupalax, told she was going to be in pain with chronic pellets the rest of her life. She was post-menopause, thyroid issues, and she couldn't lose weight. I blend everything together for my digestive clients to take the stress off, because I know when your gut doesn't feel good, you have so much anxiety about adding things in and about your nutrition that it almost makes your gut worse. And it does, because stress just puts us in the state of fight or flight response. So I take care of all that for my clients so that they're able to get the results when it comes to healing their gut, because we're going to get down to the root cause. And I have a 4R protocol that I use. So we're able to, because this is the key. You can't just cut out all of your food. If you're telling me right now that you are, I only have digestive issues if I eat off this list, and you have a big list, then we got something going on with our gut, guys. Like, that's the truth. You shouldn't be limited. You should be resilient. If you're getting sick all the time, you have skin issues, thyroid issues, your body is in a state of inflammation, and we got to get to the root cause. And when you get to the root cause of the gut, it is insane what can happen. I have clients dropping stubborn weight. They have like anemia after years of blood transfusions, things going away, thyroid antibodies disappearing. So look at your health, look at your fitness in a different way this year. Start at your gut. We're going to go back into it though. So we have 5 more left for you. And this one is actually really important. Skin. So growing up, I had severe eczema, rosacea all over my face. I would have to use steroid creams, the Aquaphor all over here. It was one of the biggest things that I think crushed my self-confidence. People would call me fugly. On top of that, fish face too, because I have big eyes. And basically, I looked red, patchy. It was just so bad, guys. When I changed specific things with my diet, one big one for me was dairy. Dairy was a top thing that was actually triggering my skin issues. Our face is the mirror of our gut. If we have something going on, our body has an imbalance of the good and bad, we're reacting to something, it will show on your face. I had a lot of histamine issues going on too. That was a big thing. I had mast cell. So if we have a lot of skin issues going on and we heal the gut, a lot of the times, you're going to notice a lot of the skin clears. And that's just coming from a thing too, guys. And 2, if we did have a lot of skin issues and we took things like Accutane and all that, that kills our good and bad bacteria. If we don't replenish, we don't rebuild, guys, we are left with the imbalance, and we need to address that. It just does not fix. The other thing I'm going to say is reduce inflammation. A big thing, guys, is like muscle soreness recovery. When your body is actually absorbing the nutrients, you're recovering better, you're sleeping better, you're going to feel less inflamed. And that is a big thing too. See here. Okay. I know this one may shock you guys, but it's actually going to come down to weight management. So cravings. That's a big one out there. That has to do with our gut microbiome. There's stupid, like little things too, like snacking in between your meals and not allowing us to have our migrating motor complex, our street sweeper turn on. That cleans out the good and the bad. So these little things with our gut microbiome, they're even linked to things like cravings, which is crazy that you guys may not know that, but I throw it out there. And then I have 2 more for you. I mentioned one more about the mental health, but also more on the end of mood regulation. I think for me, a big thing was when I had a lot of anxiety, I kind of felt all over the place all the time. I felt like I woke up in chronic stress. My whole day I was in chronic stress. And no matter what, it's like nothing helped. And when I really just started getting to the root cause with my gut and healing that, I felt like my mood started being more stable. I started feeling happier. I don't even know what it was. And I know this sounds like hocus pocus stuff, guys, but I will tell you, it's insane what happens. And then one other thing I do want to mention is when I started healing my gut, and this is a big one my clients see, painful periods, they become no more. I have clients that used to have years of not even being able to get out of bed to being in the gym working out with their period. So get to the root cause of the gut. I wanted to share with you guys today just top 10 benefits of how having a healthy gut can really help heal the body and get you feeling your strongest self. And again, if you need help, send me over the DM gut on Instagram, and make sure you go and check out part 1, part 2, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day.